A few blows, they get those scrappy fists. Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friend, don't be shy. Sing along. Ooh! Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, stopping him, dropping him. Hi behind, of course. Don't know how you managed to avoid conscription. Most every Thaddeus, Rich, Gwen I know is there still. Allergic to the cold, are ya? Ho ho. A little of this, a little of that, a few dead imps, a old prisoner or four, not to mention the conduit herself presiding from on high. The frost may have taken my pinky toe, but I'd cut the other off myself if I get to relive it all. Painted a rosy enough picture for you, have I? Dying to pull up your ski socks and dive right in? Well, I can tell you this much. Our regiment got through by way of the White Witch's own cabin, if you can believe that. The rift runner ought to be there still, and a rift's the only way in. If you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oak could shake 'em off soon enough.
A few blows, they get those scrappy fists a-blazing and take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're slow as, well, as...
Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friend, don't be shy. Sing along! Yeehaw! Oh, hearing him, killing him, sticking him.
Drop and give me 50. Ah, forget it. Your present probably burned.
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know. Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know. free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
But if you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oak could shake 'em off soon enough.
A few blows? They get those scrappy fists a-blazing and take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're slow as, well, as oaks.
Oh, what do I care about such nonsense anyway? I never saw an imp fight so much as Cole. Their Rivalon's both yellow-bellied chickens.
Reminds me of a song I know. The imps are out a-running, the moon is full and bright. Their squeals and wails and tremors are music in the night. Ooh, I know that.
Crystal snows twinkle, blizzards shake and curl. Back on my feet again. On a winning streak!
Colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine.
Aw, shucks. You think so? My ma always said the same. She's got a mighty fine ear on her.
Let's hear another. What'd you say?
Welcome, curious soul. Please remain among we followers of the Immaculate Way and learn the teachings of the goddess. Where once you were lost, now you are found. We are disciples of the goddess and soldiers of the greater good. We seek to raise ourselves from among the lost, to become enlightened by the teachings of the goddess as delivered to us through our holy conduit. We live in harmony with the Tenebrium, at one with its curses and its blessings. Yes, bringer of rot, the goddess's bane. Miners in Silverglen uncovered this strange mineral only recently. It was this discovery that brought the conduit from on high to us souls willing to receive her. Most feared illness, but most blessed gift. The conduit came to those miners afflicted with the terrible disease and offered them salvation, showed them that by sacrificing the lost among them in the name of the greater good, they could cure even the most hopeless case of rot. The link between we mortals and the almighty goddess. It was she who showed us how to transform Starstone, that seemingly vapid gem, into precious, life-giving bloodstone. It was she who showed us how to use the blood of the sacrificed to create healing magic. She dwells in the Tenebrium mines now, along with those deemed enlightened enough to defend the goddess upon her return to Rivellon. Our most precious relic. We obtain Holy Bloodstone by first securing a shard of Starstone. The sacrifice of a lost one over this simple gem transforms it into a jewel capable of miraculously healing one laid low by sickness or injury. Before the conduit came, Starstone was little more than a pretty gemstone used for pure adornment. Fools were we not to realize that the stone came from the goddess herself. Fools were we to adorn our statues, our swords, our jewelry with a material capable of becoming bloodstone. Now, note that the goblin's blood runs red, nearly identical to a man.
An auspicious omen. Charm!
Feeling lucky!
The volume of the blood can cause quite a mess, as you can imagine.
Reminds me of a song I know. The imps are out a running, the moon is full and bright.
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
Come on, drop the fight! Make yourself useful!
Yes.
Plenty of times I'm astounded you haven't.
It was different back when I joined up. There were fewer of us, and starstones weren't handed out so freely.
With a behind like mine, who needs a pretty face?
Wow, we meet again. I was hoping we might have the pleasure. Didn't I already tell you? I like to keep things in check. Make sure everything's in its place. A more interesting question is what you are doing here, my strange friend. Did you find what you were seeking since last we met?
The mysterious stranger seems to smile. Or is it a grimace? You can't quite tell. He gazes at you without blinking for several long moments.
Kay!
Some call it luck. Others call it skill.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail? I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest.
I'd like to become an immaculate too. Better to be on the right side of a dagger than the wrong. Now, what to do about these hooves?
Don't look at me like that. It's not as though I'm enjoying this. I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest. Fortunate. forest provides road maps. These random portals are just irresponsible. Sigurd's advantage! Ooh!
Never fear, friend. The conduit has shown us the way to salvation, the way to perfect health. Goddess's blessings upon you.
Welcome, friend, to our sacred town. The conduit herself appeared here and brought we sick and worried miners into her fold. Now, we are immaculates, one and all.
To drink in the conduit's teachings, have you? Wonderful!
Come to drink in the...
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Come to drink in.
Don't you worry, my sweet. What do you say, your knightship? Will you escort us to Silver Glen? Well, it would be a godsend indeed if poor old Alfie could be healed. But even then would be in dire need of an escort, my liege. Alfie can take on a stray bandit, yes, but what about 2 or 3? No, we'd be killed without you by our side.
Ooh, the pain. Demons take all bandits. I bit one of the buggers in two, and still he's stabbed and stabbed before he finally croaked. Bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend, but you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in healing rituals in Silverglen, which is, ironically, the very place we're unable to reach, us three. A bloodstone? Then it is in your power to heal me. Will you?
But with Alfie wounded so...
My word! Well, this is marvellous! Nay, miraculous! Outlaws be damned! I am healed!
That's enough of that now!
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
What was that?
What do you say, your knightship? Will you escort us to Silver Glen? We are your knightship. With Alfie healed, we're raring to go. Right you are, Sir Knight. This is it, Mara. You and Alfie stick close together now. Onward, to Silver Glen. I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
Of the Viper. I will melt the flesh from your bones.
Gods weep upon the earth.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Is its own deliverance!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Ah! Someone help me! Please!
Your grave opens to welcome you. Triple arrow!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Wherever you go, there I am.
What just happened? Ah! Someone, help me, please!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
No foe can stand before me.
not immaculate at all.
Silver Glen! We did it! Oh, you did it! Oh, Mara, my love! Truly have we been delivered. You live, Alfie lives, and I do too. Oh, joyous hour! I still can't believe it! Silver Glen! What is to become of us here, I wonder? Oh, but I know, don't I? A blacksmith I was in Hunter's Edge, and a blacksmith I'll remain, for such is my one purpose in life. Aye, come what may, your knightship, I thank you for standing by me, by us, during our hour of need. I thank you.
Wild ride, let me.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
Oh, dear. Your lordly.
Ah, Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now.
This is most excellent. Welcome, your knightship. Oh, be welcome indeed. As you can see, we have set up shop here in Silverglen. And as a matter of course, you'll get my wares at prices that no one else has a right to claim from me. She's alive and kicking, my liege, just like she always was. Oh, certainly she can be a handful, but I wouldn't really have it any other way. We survived thanks to you, and each hour we are together I count as a blessing. So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Gadasha the Bountiful be praised that we have made it out of that hell-sent sandstorm. The hour grows so very late, so very quickly. Pace-slowing impediments such as these will be the death of us should they persist. I can tell you if you wish, but you'd have to listen to the tale of my life, because my future, such as it is rooted deeply into my history. Good. No use in standing about.
By the goddess, hold your step! You are treading the ground of Immaculates. Be gone from here! March! I worship her. I revere her. I kill for her. I kill the pathetic worms that think they can use her divinity as a bargaining chip. Consider your throat cut.
Turn this scoundrel.
Lightning strike me if it dare!
Care to hear a little tale?
Isn't lightning stunning?
I'll make short work of this scum.
What a deluge.
I'll write my next tale in your blood.
be my last. No, I went out fighting in your name.
This is the end! For you!
I am truly fortunate.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
awaits you.
It's heating up.
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
Sword of Ice!
Darkness.
Eternal silence awaits you.
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
Direct hit and hit and hit! Not under the collar. I am truly fortunate. I'm overheating here.
Given those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is saved, dear hunter, quite saved, and we have only you to thank. Excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp, don't you think? Yes, Source Hunter, I'm feeling quite optimistic myself.
And so we ended the existence of a void demon. A creature so powerful it can tear the fabric of time and uproot the depths of space. To overcome such a foe, one needs more than skill and cunning. I do not know what you are exactly, Hunter, but it is more than human. You are beyond. You are divinity, somehow. The time will come when all will be revealed, of that I am certain. When it does, I hope you will accept what fate has in store for you, and the powers that are bound to come with it. You are a keen hunter, keen on the change that will come. That is good, for you have no choice in the matter. That which lurks within you must manifest. One may put the soul of a tiger in the body of a turkey, and still it will try to hunt. So it is with you. Something greater than all of us lies hidden within the mortal frame of man that surrounds your being. You are but a shell, and I for one grow impatient anticipating that which must hatch.
Got my eyes on the prize.
I'll go for the eyes this time. Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
This one packs a punch!
Pathetic.
A fine stroke of luck!
Dear Starstone Commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an imparium. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God 7 or 700. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps. I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating, they're unpredictable, and they have about as much use for history as a professional clairvoyant has. Band of... Why, I'm not one of them! Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species. No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and above all, a shelter away from imps.
Oh, my word. Oh, my heavens. A source hunter. Careful, I'm losing my breath. Too much air. Oh. Phew. Right you are, of course, source hunter. But I've a propensity for hyperventilation whenever I'm faced with my ultimate heroes. I've heard that without you, all of Riverlon would be flying fast forward towards its doom.
What's stashed inside?
Strange. I'm zapping you just as hard as my finely tuned mental prowess allows, yet I can't seem to singe a single hair on your head. No, not violence. Zapping, explosions, bloody mist and other beautiful bits flying into high heaven. Ah, bliss!
I could fly straight to the void.
What a wonderful place this is. A lovely locale to rest my weary belly. Far better than the hellish plains we imps are used to. Yes, I think we'll stick around. Oh, with your approval, of course. What's that? We have it! Marvellous!
No, that hoity-toity historian thinks he's so much better than us demon thralls just because he was never actually enthralled by demons. And yet he's no more than a lackey to the gods, isn't he? What's the difference? Right you are. Grab a drink, sit you down, and lend me all the ears you have. We imps, you see, are a mixed breed of demons and some other long-forgotten race, which means we aren't as evil as the devils that begot us. But I'll be damned twice over if we aren't as clever. We hail from the realm of Nemesis, where demons have ruled supreme since, well, forever, really. Their knowledge of secrets and arcane scholarship is unparalleled. As unparalleled, in fact, as our inquisitiveness. Now, curiosity may have killed the cat, poor thing, but it enslaved us imps as well. We were blinded by the promises of knowledge the demons dangled in front of our eager faces. Yes, well, in hindsight it wasn't, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Here's what happened. In return for our fair share of demonic knowledge, all of us imps had to sign our names in an indestructible book called the Codex, which was to be considered an oath of servitude, a contract of give and take for mutual benefit, and signed out of free will. Fools that we were, we readily agreed, and thereby signed our way into slavery. For we had to do everything the demons told us to, and they, in turn, shared very little knowledge with us indeed. Quite so. That's because one day, a particularly clever imp amongst us devised an escape plan. If we would be able to steal the Codex and disappear with it, the demons would no longer be able to lay claim on us, for without the proof of the Codex, the contract between us would be broken. One night, as the demons lay sleeping after a most sordid orgy indeed, we stole the Codex and fled from Nemesis through a rift. Ever since then, we've been on the run, for our masters swore they'd return the Codex to Nemesis so they can claim our servitude once more. So all we do is run and hide ad nauseam. Eternal fugitives are we. To leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits? Kind of got lost, to tell you the truth. That's what happens after generations of flight. Things get misplaced. And yet, wherever that bloody book may be, up until now, the demons still haven't found it. So, good news there. Only a matter of time until they do, though. Unless, of course, time ends first. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? Right you are. We now. Yes, well, here's what happened. Fools that we quite so. That one, so all right you are. We get it for what's right. We get it for quite one, so all we. What wonder awaits you?
I sense an eerie presence here. Demons.
You do not disappoint. I knew you would come this way. Room by room you encroach upon this territory, willfully torn from time. No, you do not disappoint. Something much more harmful still. You excruciate beyond all thinkable bearing. You had our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude, the acknowledgement of the void. So why do you fight us? Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion? Relent, Guardians, relent. You did your duty long ago. Do not undo what had to be done.
Duty. I wonder what he meant by that.
Fallen stars, forgotten angels from on high. How long has it been? An age, an eon. But you change quite considerably, I see. Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you. One of your kind ought to be a bit stronger of arm, a bit quicker of wit after all. And we are all counting on you, sir. Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better. And I'd quite like to help you, my friend. Those marks of ability of yours look awfully appealing. Perhaps we can make a trade. Is it then? What a terrible, terrible shame. I do hope you come to your senses soon, my friend.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Bloodstone. As powerful as it is sinister.
Every year.
Another one for the collection. Have you seen our magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Wonderful. You're both here once more. Can you guess what's happened? Surely by now you know the signs. Or perhaps you can simply guess from how utterly giddy I am. Take a look. All your work has not been for naught. This last starstone you discovered has given the Weaver just what she needed to mend another portion of the tapestry. Another tantalizing tidbit of long-lost history awaits us. Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
For millennia, the God Box was flanked by the two devoted guardians. But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box. I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set the Guardians free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together. Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them. Let me help you, she whispered into the ear of one. I know your duty, but you both deserve a chance at freedom. Haven't you suffered enough of this chore? She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already. The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant. Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
What wonder awaits you?
We were seduced, then. Tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
All we did was glance at one another. If that's a sin, there's not an innocent in all the world.
That box contained the Void Dragon. Nothing should have distracted us from guarding it.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference? And that is your final choice? Thy will be done.
Rocks and forest. This is a plane worthy of an earth elemental, all right?
Dearest Guardians, how I rejoice at the sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess. And yet I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were? Oh, in the end, you are like infants still. Infants that would perish with a broken wail had they not their mother's milk to suckle. But you always were like children, weren't you? As are we all in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you, then blamed you when you failed. How foolish even the divines can be, how lacking in compassion.
Child, kept in the dark about so many things. Now to find more starstone and grow up.
The spirit of Father Nature came to me in a dream last night, and he told me to welcome you. Can't you tell? I'm the universe. You're the universe. We're all the universe. It's a beautiful thing, to be sure. I noticed you were bringing this place in close contact with the spirit of nature, and I thought to myself, that's where I belong. Thanks for putting me up. May the Earth's vibrations rock you gently.
The strength
If it were, then what of it?
Blessed talisman, protect me.
I've spotted something interesting.
You dare disturb the Queen of Wool! Fleeced my flocks will come, bleating will they destroy you, and may their fine fluff smother you to hell itself. Just you wait! Armies of faithful flocks are waiting to attend my every whim. They'll make short work of you, intruder. The sovereign of the ovine hordes need not answer your every query. Be gone with you, or I'll send you the way of my corpse into parts mysterious and vile. I sent that mouldering nuisance into the darkest wood of all, where such filth is welcome. If you be as fascinated by haunted trees and strange floating words as was my body, I suggest you make your way to the Phantom Forest too. Don't tell me you've got a penchant for stardust too. Reeking fools are all alike. All the better! The regiment of rams will be here any moment.
My lucky charm works for us all!
clever you must be to have made it to this place of forgotten knowledge. Can you not see the essence of the goddess about me? I am the eternal Immaculate Spirit, guardian of the goddess's good news. I guard these 3 eternal tomes of wisdom, proclaimed too powerful for the average student. The Immaculates of old sealed their knowledge within this maze, and only they who could prove clever enough to find them would be permitted to access their secrets. And now you have managed to pry open this tomb of knowledge. You are entitled to one of these arcane books, but only one, traveler. Choose wisely.
harm me.
Born under a lucky star! I wonder what that did.
Talk to me, apprentice, if you wish to browse the wares. That nincompoop needs the practice. Do you hear that, you boob? You need the practice!
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
yourself, Gilbo!
Yes, sir. What shall I do?
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Might spot the most ancient testament to the endurance of the Immaculate Way, the Grand Temple. Master Mangoth is inside, performing the sacred ritual now. Listen closely, young initiates, and perhaps you can hear the faint yelping sound of a starstone being transformed into bloodstone.
On the mend!
Take in the beauty around you, young initiates. Does it not pulsate with life? And we, its master, we, its inheritor, by giving its energy unto us, we satisfy the goddess's great craving for balance.
Slow down. I feel better already! On the mend! I feel better already!
A trifle, my dear.
spotted a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. I needed that. A stitch in time, eh, my friend? Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap. I needed that. Sweet relief!
My God. No. No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left. Eve. Eve, pull yourself together. Taki? Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand? Eve, are you ready?
Well, look here. A human. Just about the size and shape of the one that got away. Must be a gift from the All-Mother herself. I'll wager you've got at least 10 nice full pints of blood in you, human. Ah, that stone will be swollen as a tick. Come on then, nice and quiet. Mangoff's waiting for you. Soaking spray.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? Within the smallest seed.
Stay where you are, lost one. Only those of rank among we Immaculates may enter this hallowed ground. Ah, to meet you is my blessing, enlightened one. I apologize for my rough demand, but I shudder to imagine a lost one walking freely among the goddess's grounds. What do you think you're doing? Hey, stop that! You there! Cut it out! That's enough of that now!
One mark is not enough.
An auspicious omen.
I don't want to die! I'm not ready! Please!
Goddess, accept our offering. Grant us new life. What pleasant company. The Source Hunter, is it? I'd heard tell you'd been stalking across Sicil and into fair Lucula.
Stop this lunatic! Please!
Ever bent on disrupting the designs of our good goddess and conduit, so the rumors go. Ever eager to prevent the inevitable day of reckoning at hand. But the blessed goddess has guided you here, Source Hunter. She has delivered you into our hands, and she has deemed you a blemish upon her ever more balanced world. Only your death will restore the harmony you have disturbed. Wrung dry upon these stones, you'll serve our cause at last. Struggle if you wish, Source Hunter. Your fate was sealed the moment you dared to stand against the goddess.
Vile fiend. Vile fiend of demons. Your tainted blood will drip from this cathedral's every wall. Water, rain down.
I'm tripping.
Stop this lunatic! Please!
Slow and steady with the battle.
I don't want to die! I'm not ready! Please! I'll defend you till my death rattle!
Would you look at the workmanship on that?
I think I'll go for the eyes this time. I don't want to die! I'm not ready! Please!
I can defeat them all in a blow.
This madman will see us bled like hogs! Help! Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails! My grave contains me.
I don't want to die! I'm not ready! Please!
Seven have mercy on your soul!
Blessed talisman, protect me! Now this is valuable. My lucky charm! The sound. I think the altar moved. An auspicious omen.
Welcome, visitor, to this humble library. May the goddess guide thee in thy search for knowledge. Why, yes, this church is more than a house of worship. It has long been a bastion of the collective knowledge of all of Rivellon, a home for spirit and for learning. Even the good King Bracchus in his better days would bless these halls with frequent visits. As I recall, his favorite tomes were those devoted to ancient goblin magic. Though, between us, he also occasionally requests, in somewhat bashful tones, the latest steamy romance. I say, a humble king is such a blessing in these troubled times. Well, I've my duties to attend to, haven't I? As long as the hubbub stays out of the library, I'm content. Hardly a day goes by that there isn't a fine ruckus down there, though. Well, I'd be remiss to fancy myself an acquaintance of the good king, but I serve him as best I can, indeed. Have you news of his condition, by the by? It's been so very long since I heard word. Oh, poor king is so beset by troubles. It seems the goddess has sought fit to test him most thoroughly. But our good goddess delivers blessings alongside every trial. She's destined Braccus to face countless troubles, but she gave him a beloved sister to bring him through each one. Cassandra, that dear young woman, I can think of no finer right hand for our king. They're forged by the very souls, you know, tied for all time. Nonsense. He's only a bit ill, of course. And what with the goddess's foes gaining ground, it's no wonder he's touched by disturbances. And I'll not hear anything to the contrary.
Born under a lucky star! Advantage! Smiles upon us this day. I've got my eyes on the prize. I wonder what that did. Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now? I wonder what that did. Did that cause a reaction? Now to find out what effect that had. Did that cause a reaction? Well, that was efficient.
Welcome, Source Hunter, welcome! I must admit I'm rather disturbed by your presence here. Not because I fear you, no. Because I must assume that the goddess has willed us to meet like this. Like intimates, in these holy chambers. Perhaps she wishes for you to see, Source Hunter. Perhaps she wishes for you to understand our way. Perhaps she has willed it time for our factions to walk side by side toward a new beginning. This history of Source versus Hunter is as long as it is gruesome. Aren't you tired of fighting? Ah, Source Hunter, this is what the Conduit fears you will never understand. For how could you? Your kind are agents of maintenance. You must keep the established order. You must enforce the existing laws. But what if everything you know is a mere shadow of what could be? What if you are regulating a system that is inherently broken? Though I doubt you will grasp this, Source Hunter, we Immaculates have come to believe that the life we live is no true life. And we seek to restore a better, more authentic existence. The original way, Source Hunter. The singular awareness that was once the void. Before we were wrenched apart by existence. Before we were separated into a million warring minds. And the time is nigh. Each sacrifice brings the void closer. Each bloodstone helps the Conduit to call it nearer. And now do you see, Source Hunter? Do you understand that walking the Immaculate Path is the only way to conclude this experiment called existence? Do you see that to bring true balance, true equilibrium, we must rejoin one another in the void? And do you see why I cannot permit you to intervene in what is coming?
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
veins.
Deep! A blizzard of blows!
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
I must focus.
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
the spirits of winter smile with me.
If this battle be my last, no one is out fighting in your name.
Who greased my boots on?
Firing icicles!
Face the unending darkness.
Bless the seven I am restored.
Sweet relief.
Bless the seven I am restored. Lucky find! Treasure!
What's that gleam? A lucky break.
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
So Leandra's devised a method for destroying Death Knights? That my stars shine brightly today! Gods. Leandra is building an army in order to defeat Astarte and unleash the Void. Our friends on the homestead will want to hear this right away. A map to the Source Temple in the Phantom Forest. Striking it rich!
to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
Is that so? Or is that what you think?
Guardians, a moment of your time, if it pleases you. I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know who our true enemy is. Now, our foe is the Void, of course, the usurper of time and space. But more dangerous even than the great and all-consuming nothing are those who are bent on helping it here, or bent on helping it on Rivellon. I think he still lives. The one that set it all in motion. The one you've met here in the House of the Guardians. Yes, him. It. The one who does not look quite like he used to. The one that whispered deceit and desire into Astarte's ears. He is friend to the Void, and he seeks to give it dominion once and for all. That is who I think he is. As a writer, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, but even then, please don't be fooled, for he does much more than wag his tongue. What we see here, in what was once your house, is most certainly real, but the demon, Astarte, they are, so I believe, mere manifestations of their true selves. Oh, he dwells somewhere, he must. It is a creature of blood and bloodlust, of lies and stratagems. All this time he has been plotting, of that I assure you. If our enemy has a heart, he is the one that makes it beat. That is my theory.
Not as much as it wants. We won't fall for its tricks. You know
We
what,
shouldn't
Grace?
get overconfident, though.
I
There
could
is
tell
more
a
to
joke
that.
or two. Free on a good day. Impressive. A smithy and an armory. Just what the doctor ordered.
Ah, how good of you to drop by. She told me you had grown, you know. That simpleton of a girl. She felt the need to inform me of the fact, with that pathetic tinge of pride in her voice. As if I did not know. As if I haven't been watching you. Like a vulture, a dying beast. I could have plucked out those dewy eyes of hers and thrown them into a frying pan like eggs. Have you ever seen Sunny Side Up staring back at you? I have. But enough of this small talk. Yes, I have been watching you, and my amusement has turned into aggravation. Yet still, I yearn for the moment you finally become powerful enough to realize the true depths of your failures. When you do, I'll be there, drawing circles in the skies, watching, waiting, ready to pounce.
I must be getting on his nerves. Excellent. My witchcraft can prise that open.
Ah, stroke of luck.
Open sesame! Have you seen my magic box? one man's trash is another man's trash.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Our heroes have chosen fine vessels for their return. Mere humans, I'd have said but a little while ago, and yet they've managed to bring us together across space and time.
Space, time, and a frigid prison wasteland.
Now that you mention it, what did you do to Leandra to earn her icy ire, Ikara?
Leandra and I have had our differences, but she herself would never have sent me to that frozen hell. Something or someone has taken hold of her. I'm sure of it.
Tell me, my friend, have you heard any recent prophecies regarding the... what was it again? Oh yes, the so-called damned one.
Not lately, Master Imp. Indeed, I very much fear that until the Void is caged once more, there will be no future to prophesy.
Still, one can't help but wonder where the gods have run off to in all this. The Void won't spare them, you know. There's no hiding from the great nothing.
Their where and why is of no import. This moment is all there is. The crux is what we do with it.
Mine is but the pen.
But if they succeed, the time of the pen will return. Forever.
So it shall. So it shall.
Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no. I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of History. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
There is magic to this place, isn't there? No matter how forlorn it seems.
There is magic, but it is not so much forlorn as it is dormant. I trust the Source Hunters and their star stones will stir it from its slumber.
I'm confident they will. They must. The alternative is unthinkable.
I have seen the...
are great. Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two.
Greetings! Feel free to browse our wares. Highest quality equipment at the lowest prices, you know.
Snows can twinkle, blizzards shake and turn. So long as imps flee from me, my heart will blaze and burn.
Well, colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine.
Aw, shucks, you think so? My ma always said the same. She's got a mighty fine ear on her.
Let's hear another. What'd you say?